on Myri. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is an early one, a special one, and I got a special guest with me. This episode is about mermaids and aliens. So, today we're gonna, talk a little bit about it. Some people call it science fiction. Nowadays, people are saying it's reality. I got my daughter, Oracle, in the background, and we're gonna be talking about mermaids and aliens. So, what do you know about mermaids and aliens?
I know they look alike
hmm
and they're both hiding
Why do you believe that they're hiding?
because we
Where?
don't really see them much, but we have proof.
So, where's if you're connecting mermaids with aliens? So that means the aliens are really in the water.
Yes.
They're not really coming from the sky.
They're not really coming from space. They're coming from the water.
They're coming from the water. And hasn't there been? I saw videos actually in the last good amount of years, 10 years, um, people showing that aliens or UFOs are coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Instead, like the ships.
Yep.
That they've been coming out of the water instead of coming from the sky. So where you get your information from? You think like why do you believe that they're from the water and mermaids are aliens?
Because all of those strange stuff like blobfish, angular fish, they kind of look like they were made by these mermaids, these aliens.
Oh, you seen like octopuses and stuff like that?
Yep.
So you believe like the octopus. What else? Let's see. In the sea, right? Um, sea animals. Because we're talking about mermaids. What are mermaids? What do you know about mermaids itself? Because some people try to separate it from aliens. What do you know about mermaids, Oracle?
I know that mermaids are like, you know, aliens, but some people at my school just think they're really like, you know, like kind, gentle, friendly, very nice, but they do not. They look like aliens.
So,
I think they look.
are aliens all bad? Do you think if they exist?
Um.
Do you think all aliens are bad or good?
Well,
where's the proof?
Some could be bad. Some can be good. We never know.
That's true. So some could be good and some could be bad. Like I said, they for years, well, recently they've been connecting aliens with the sea. That UFOs, unidentified flying objects, been coming from the sea. That's what they've been putting out there. So look what I'm gonna read. Right, I'm gonna read this. It says, "The sea creatures of the sea." The ocean covers 70% of the Earth's surface, that's most of the Earth's, and hosts extraordinary diversity of life. Sea creatures range from tiny bacterial massive whales, each playing a role in marine ecosystems. Scientists classify these organisms using taxa, taxonomy. I don't know how to read that, which organizes them into species, generally family, order, class, and kingdoms. So when we're talking about mermaids, they done a lot of movies about mermaids,
Yeah.
right? So what do you say it again about the mermaids, what you know about mermaids?
Like, like mermaids kind of look like aliens, right? Because people at my school think they look nice, right?
Well, they're humanoid most of the time. When they're talking about, when you talk about mermaids, they put them as like half human and half fish.
Yes.
Don't you ever see the picture, half
Yeah.
human and half fish?
Yep.
Let me show you a picture they have right here, what the stereotype they would do, right? They do a picture like that. Or as we are putting the aliens with the mermaids, like, do you think it's really like that?
I think it's really like
Because
that.
I've seen pictures of these so-called mermaids that have the look as like an alien, not like Hollywood. You know, how Hollywood shows a human looking like the mermaid in Disney. They
Yeah.
make it look like a human and a fish.
Yeah.
The real pictures, what they've been having out there, are the so-called pictures. They look like this. what I'm showing people right now. So, what else mysteries are there with these mermaids?
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. That's what it's. Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is a big mystery. Everyone been missing. Well, a lot of ships. What's been going through the Bermuda Triangle
Maybe it
been
wasn't the
missing.
Bermuda Triangle. Maybe aliens were taking it down.
That makes sense. And then Atlantis. You heard of Atlantis?
Yes.
Is that maybe where Atlantis is? You know
It could be.
Atlantis because
What about
Atlantis.
Monsters Transvada Free? And they say Atlantis is near there.
Where?
Like sometimes in the Bermuda Triangle.
What's near the Bermuda Triangle?
Atlantis.
Well, let's see where Atlantis is. Atlantis and the Bermuda Triangle, because Atlantis
Because
they
say
link
it's
with mermaids, right? And now even aliens too. This Atlantis stuff. So some people may believe it, some people may not believe it. Atlantis. Let's see.
is near.
Atlantis. Why do you put Bahamas? That's interesting.
That's interesting.
So Atlantis, Wikipedia, they actually have Wikipedia on Atlantis, right? Much respect to everybody tuning in. This is Mermaids and Aliens. I got a special guest here. It's my daughter, Oracle. Early morning. So Atlantis is ancient Greek word, Atlantis, island, right? Mentioned in Plato's works. So this is like a Greek type of mythology, Atlantis. But the story of Atlantis, right? And they have mermaids, right? Mermaids with this story of Atlantis, despite its minor import. I don't even want to read all this because it's Greek mythology, right? It's Greek mythology, part of their history, because they believe in a whole bunch of gods, different type of gods.
Like
But Atlantis in regards to aliens. So let me look that up. Atlantis and aliens. And aliens. They have a whole bunch of stuff out there. So what so most of the recent sightings of UFOs been coming out of the water, right? I've been seeing that coming out of the water, not from the sky. There's a whole bunch of stuff based off of it, like a whole bunch of videos, right? Atlantis and the Apocalypse. Atlantis is in. They made a lot of movies about Atlantis. What do you know about Atlantis?
I know it's like a lost city.
Mm-hmm.
A lost city. So like
Underwater though.
Yeah, underwater. Like, but how did all of that water get there?
How did all the water? What do you mean? They said that Atlantis got was a city, but it went underwater. So a flood, or I mean, it got flooded and went underwater. It was an advanced city with, I guess, technology, and it went underwater, and then the people could breathe underwater, and that's where they get this whole thing with the mermaid story with in regards to Disney. So when you're watching Mermaid, what with
The
Eric,
Little Mermaid?
the Little Mermaid, where she's supposed to be from is Atlantis, right? But it's funny to me because when they talk about Atlantis, they're making it like they're in the Caribbean because she has a friend who speaks, is it the crab who speaks Jamaican?
Yeah.
He's speaking like he's from the island. So um, yeah, and aliens, right? Some people, a lot of people used to say they saw aliens or they believe in aliens, and then in the past they would be looked on as crazy. But now in this time, people look on it as real. A lot of people look on it as real.
Yeah.
So you're young. Do you believe in aliens?
I believe in.
Why you believe in aliens?
Because I've seen lots of videos and I can tell if it's AI or not.
You could tell if it's AI or not?
Yeah.
That's something. That's big. You could tell if it's AI or not.
Yeah.
So that's why you believe there's aliens, or is it your research what you done about the aliens?
I done research, and I know that they're real. I can tell if it's AI or not.
From videos?
Yeah.
But your research of reading, what do you think?
Hmm. I think aliens actually come from Atlantis in the water.
From the Earth?
Yeah.
So you believe like other life forms, it's not from another planet. They're really from Earth, but somewhere where we can't really go.
No, I tried to say like maybe they come from another planet, but the sun, like something bad happened, like all their plants died and stuff, all their animals and growth died.
So when did you think they came here? Before
Like
humans?
they came here so they could live in the water, but they had to hide.
Oh, I see. So you think these aliens came to Earth and because their planet was dying, but when did you think they came? Do you think they came before humans got smart to know about anything?
I think they're
Like,
I think they came when people didn't really believe in aliens.
or they didn't have technology out there that as much
Um,
before humans started to have computers. Hmm?
Maybe it was like back in the day or stuff.
Yeah, back in the way before humans got any knowledge to know about space
Yeah,
or anything.
yeah,
So you think the aliens came here a long time ago
yep.
and they're in the water?
They're hiding in the water under those buildings. Their secret base, planning plans.
Yes, yes. Because the water, we don't even know what's in the ocean yet.
The
Humans only went so far in the ocean and they're still discovering life in the ocean. A lot of those different life forms in the ocean would be considered alien to us humans. The definition of an alien is something basically what people don't really know, but it's something that is unknown, unidentified to us
yeah.
humans, right? So, do
Yeah.
you believe the aliens are good or bad?
Well, we just never know. Well, they could be bad if they're hiding from us. They could be good because if they're good, they're not gonna fight us. But if they're bad, they're just gonna come out, shoot us with the
Well, they
guns.
haven't done that, and they don't have no guns. I don't think so. I don't think aliens need guns. Humans
Well,
need
it's
guns.
now time, so they must have stolen our stuff and put it with their stuff.
Do you think no no? Do you think they stole in human stuff and put it with their stuff, or is the other way around? Humans stole their stuff and you're using it now.
I think they stole that stuff because if they're bad, they would take it.
What if they're bad? What would the aliens be doing? What you
They
say?
would be taking right now, taking stuff from our things.
Isn't that what they're doing? Don't you think they're doing that already?
Yes, they're taking things, turning into different life forms, and sneaking into houses.
That's what you think?
Yes. Like, oh my god.
But mermaids is still a mystery. A lot of people don't believe in mermaids. They hear about the mermaids, but it's more like a fictional character. But there's been sightings of mermaids.
Sightings of
Yeah, people claim they saw mermaids when they have traveled different places in the water. There's been sightings saying they saw a mermaid in the water, or something what looks like a mermaid, a fish and half humanoid, meaning half man or woman in the waters.
yeah,
Fishermen, people who are in the waters, who have had stories, they've seen things like that.
you see it.
Yeah, they've seen
So
mermaids.
you can tell me if there's any videos. You can show me videos.
There's documentaries of it. We'll look on that later. But there's people who have witnessed. They're saying that they have seen beings like that. So the question is, are mermaids aliens? They would be probably, right?
Yeah.
Because they're a different being.
Yeah, they
So
are.
people have to look on it. If you're believing in these alien stuff, you must could believe this mermaid stuff.
Yeah. If you're believing alien stuff, you have to believe aliens. If you don't want to, you have to do it.
That's what you say.
Yes.
If they don't want to, you have to do it. No, you don't have to do it. There's some people who don't believe anything. But I'm just saying, in regards to what you're saying, is if you could believe alien exists, you could believe mermaids exist, right?
Yeah.
Because we only hear about it, but there's no proof, 100% proof of aliens. There's no 100% proof of mermaids.
Yeah.
But people been talking about it. People said they seen aliens. People saying they've been abducted by aliens.
Adopted by
They
aliens?
took him. You never
How
heard?
how do they know that? They just been adopted. How do they even say it to the people?
They come back and say they go around and they've been saying it because you're young. You might not know that they've been. People said they've been abducted by aliens, taken by aliens, and they came back talking that they've been taken by aliens.
Taken by him?
Yes, abducted, kidnapped. Do you believe that?
I might believe it.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, but police officers won't.
No, you're right. No police officer is gonna believe somebody been abducted by aliens. They'll think that they're crazy. They'll think they're crazy, right? That they're abducted by aliens. You're right. You have common sense as a young person. This is my daughter I'm talking to. She wanted to do a podcast on mermaids and aliens. That's what we're talking about. But at least you have common sense. If someone says they're abducted by an alien, the police is not going to believe that.
Yes, because they're just gonna say, "Okay, what did the aliens look like?
Yes.
They're scary." Okay, I don't believe that. They're just gonna say that.
You're right. Yeah.
And they arrest you.
And they might lock you up and put you in a certain place, a facility, saying you're crazy. See, you know that. But there's been people who said, who believe that they oh, I've been abducted. They've done all types of experiments on me and stuff like that. And then there's people, same thing with the mermaid, said, oh, I seen a mermaid. The mermaid came close to me and stuff like that. So yeah, there's people who have told people these stories. It's all on YouTube. It's everywhere. So, but you're saying you can't tell anybody those things.
You can't tell anybody because nobody will believe you. You'll just be lonely. You're the only one believing.
At least you have sense. That's true. A lot of people will not believe you if you.
The FBI will do it, right?
What? What are you talking
Like
about?
the FBI, you know, like
The
this,
FBI? What
yeah.
would they do? What do you think they would do?
They would probably do like the police officers,
They won't
or
believe
they
you.
probably just get the aliens.
They probably.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. They probably will try to investigate what you're talking about. If they believe, if they're behind anything, you're right. The government, basically, you're saying.
Huh.
The government, if they hear your story and they might take it seriously, they might just lock you up somewhere and investigate you.
I think you're the alien.
And ask you all types of questions. So, mermaids, like we were talking earlier, I'm talking with my daughter. Recent years, the old, I said the UFOs, right? The UFOs,
Yeah.
been sighted coming out of the waters, right? That's how they've been doing it. I've been seeing videos, not coming from space. They're over the waters, the oceans. That's where they're coming from, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people talking about this now. They're changing the story how UFOs are being sighted. You see them in the sky, but a lot of sightings are them coming out of the water. Why are they coming out of the water? If they're supposed to be coming from the so-called space, why are these UFOs being seen come on out of the water or over the water?
if they're coming out of the water, that means like
Is the water space?
it could be because well, the water's end. The water can end, right?
Well, there's no end. There's no proof.
But space can never end. But
We don't know about the water. They never went to the bottom of the ocean. They never went all the way to the bottom.
yeah, and there's some videos that my mom has, like about Nessie exploring the sea,
They go.
but they don't want to explore it anymore because they saw there's videos of mermaids and stuff.
Well, that is allegedly that there's videos. There's no proof, 100% proof that there's these other life forms like aliens, mermaids. There's no proof. It's just people been talking about it so much and putting it in movies. So if it is real, people are gonna say no, it's not real because it's something what's in movies, right?
Yeah,
That's how they
they're
do
gonna
it.
say no, it's only in movies.
Yes, that's how they'll put it. They'll say that it's only in movies.
And I'm the only kid that believes aliens.
There's a lot of kids who believes in aliens. There's a lot of kids who believe in aliens.
Well, not in my school. They think it's just another bedtime story.
Maybe the parents tell them that, but there's kids. A lot of them do believe in aliens, right? But maybe because it's the school you go to, they're not supposed to believe in aliens, right?
And that's bad.
Because you're going to a religious school, so they don't want to believe in another life form. They're probably taught that they cannot. Religion and science is very sensitive, right? So if you believe in God, God only believes that humans are the only beings.
No.
Humans are the only beings. So if you're going to talk about aliens or mermaids, right? It's against certain religions because they don't believe. They just believe God created man, and then there's creatures. If we're going to call the aliens really creatures, then that sounds more sensible, maybe to some people, right?
Yeah.
But you could believe in the aliens if you want. There's nothing wrong with believing it because there probably is other beings. I believe it, but it's not how they put it out there in the media. There is other beings, intelligent beings on Earth, but those places the average human can't go to. The government knows maybe about them.
What about like Antarctica and stuff?
Yes, like Antarctica. Nobody, normal human, could go there. Only the government, the military, like what you're saying. The government are the only people who go to Antarctica. So we don't know what's really at Antarctica. There's probably life people who are living there who no one has ever, like the majority of us, never seen.
Yeah.
Right? There's places on Earth, like islands, humans never seen. There's places they don't put on the globe. You see, like the globe you have? Where is it? That globe.
Oh, goodness.
Right? There's places on Earth like this where they will show you what they want. Right? You ever heard of Gilligan's Island? You never heard of Gilligan's Island, right? No. Deserted islands. There's so much. Earth is so big. They show you the main places on the Earth, but there's hundreds and thousands, if not islands, what are on Earth we don't know about or they're not showing you. Thousands of other places. You see all these places you see? Yep. Africa, South America, Russia, the works, everywhere.
Antarctica.
But there's places you don't know of. You'll never know. Antarctica, on the globe, they put it at the bottom of the Earth. They put it at the bottom of the Earth, right?
Yep.
But a lot of people are starting to say that the whole globe and the map is wrong, right? They're trying to say the whole map and the globe is completely wrong. Now, if you want to control the world, we're talking about aliens and mermaids, but if you want to control the world, you can make up anything. So you have control. So, for example, the earth is so big, we don't know every single being on earth or tribe on earth. People who they're still discovering people in Africa and South America who never ever seen like what we have here. They never seen a plane. They never seen technology, what we have, and all of that. So we are aliens ourselves to a lot of other humans,
Yeah.
people in America, Canada, England. We are aliens to people who are indigenous, or if you want to call it like who live in the jungles, or you know what I mean, the rainforest.
Yeah.
And they never ever seen a plane. They never seen a phone.
Like the jungles,
They never seen
secret
it.
temples.
Yes, they never been anywhere. So we are like aliens.
Ancient Egypt.
Well,
They say they're talking about aliens about ancient Egypt.
Yes, in Egypt, there's a whole bunch of stuff related to aliens in Egypt, or what we call aliens or extraterrestrials. When you see the markings in the what's called the pyramids, they put these half men and half animals beings, right?
Yeah.
That's how they illustrate it. You've seen it, right? A whole bunch of artwork is like that. So the mermaid stuff is similar. The half human and half fish, as they put it. Half human and half fish. So a lot of people may say, "Oh, I don't believe in that stuff." But guess what now? Nowadays, especially with the alien stuff, a lot of people are believing in it. It's promoted online as reality. And if you say you don't believe in aliens, you look crazy, because the government has came out and admitted that there is some type of evidence of extraterrestrial, but they keep that quiet. The government has been hinting, right, especially in America, that there's been, you know, they're admitting that there's some type of UFO, but
Yeah.
that's been quiet for the last two. They've been talking in the last 2 years about it, but it's not promoted as much online, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, what else do you know about these? You feel about this alien phenomenon? Hmm? Early morning pod with my daughter. Early morning pod, people. Please subscribe. What else you feel about it? What else research you know about it? You put, for example, the ocean only. Okay, the ocean we only explored 5% of it,
Yeah. That's true.
so we don't really know what's even on Earth. That's what my daughter put. The ocean we only explored 5% of it, right? So in the 20th century, 100 aircrafts or disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Even the Bermuda Triangle is a mystery still on Earth after so long. A whole bunch of ships, planes, been disappearing through that area for generations.
Probably still taking them.
Still unsolved mystery.
And experimenting them.
Experimenting it. So if anybody talks about the Bermuda Triangle, they're gonna think you're crazy and stuff like that. But it's for real. Reality is ships are getting they disappear if you go through that place.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
They're like taking them, experimenting them.
Maybe you think that they're taking these ships and the people in these ships and the planes and experimenting on them,
Yep.
or they're going to a different dimension.
I think they might be experimenting on them, but the Bermuda Triangle is kind of like, the black hole.
Oh, that's a good concept. I like what you said there. This is my daughter talking. The Bermuda Triangle is kind of like a black hole.
Yeah.
On Earth. Makes sense. A black hole, because people think a black hole is in space.
Yeah.
But a black hole could be right here on Earth, a part of the Earth where there's a hole and it could take everything in. That makes big sense. A lot of people, and she's only 8 years old. She's only 8 years old. And you said this. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
there is a black hole on Earth, and that's could be the reason why a lot of ships and planes been disappearing for generations. So as soon as it goes there, it's like a vacuum, and it goes into this black hole,
And there's another black hole.
and maybe spits it out sometime back too. These ships,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, spits them back out. But the black hole is what you think? Another
Like,
dimension to
yes.
another world?
It could be. It could be. But they say like hurricanes can be like a different way to a world.
Or you mean a hurricane
Yeah.
is like
Like a portal.
like a portal to a different world. So basically, when we're talking about Bermuda, it's like and there's a lot of uh, mermaids they put around Bermuda too. They associate Bermuda with a lot of sightings of mermaids. So is that maybe where the headquarters are for these mermaids and aliens? Maybe
It could be because I saw it on the
on
video.
Earth. Yes, that's the main place where they are. So if you go there, your ships will be disappearing. They will you will have no contact with anybody else. It makes sense. No one wants to talk. Well, they talked about Bermuda, but they're really still quiet about it, right? You look crazy to talk about the Bermuda Triangle, but right now they don't want to fly. They don't want to fly ships there.
Well,
They don't want to bring any ships through there.
yeah, but think about meteors.
Any what?
Like asteroids and meteors. I feel like meteors don't actually come from
Space?
Yeah, I feel like it's like getting shoot by aliens. Like they made all those rocks.
That's a good I see. That's good. That makes sense. You're thinking that the meteors or whatever's drop comes on so-called Earth, right, is not really coming from like the space. It's coming from the aliens, which means that they could. Is it possible they could launch something to make it look like it's coming back down?
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, yeah.
Like for example, Bermuda, the Bermuda Triangle. Could something be shot out of the Bermuda, right? Just say the aliens. Let's put this concept. Just say the aliens had something that they could make something like a meteor shoot out of Bermuda Triangle, goes up high, but what goes up comes back down. Right?
Maybe they have like wait,
what goes up comes right back down. So is it possible they could be shooting these things up in the sky?
Yeah.
And after then it's coming right back down.
Yeah.
To look like a meteor shower or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like when you do fireworks.
Yeah, it's kind
you shoot the fireworks up, but then it looks like it's coming down.
Yeah. It's like if you throw a ball up, it's gonna come back down, right?
Yes.
Just as like if it came up here, it would hit this.
Yeah. If you throw a ball back up, it's gonna come back down. So you think the aliens are the ones, or people, or these beings are the ones who are making up all this stuff, like in regards to asteroids and all that?
So wait, I couldn't hear.
Are you thinking? You just told me you think the aliens, right? What we're talking about, are responsible for the what it's called asteroids and stuff like that.
They could be responsible for all these natural disasters because
okay.
They could be.
So you think they're responsible?
Tornadoes. What could they use? Like they could use some off gravity from space, put it into the dust, and maybe they make it to a tornado.
So you think that the aliens are making up, controlling the weather?
Yeah, it could be.
Do you think these so-called beings are working with the government? Like they work with us too, humans? Do you think humans they're working with some humans?
Whenever a storm happens, I think they go to Jupiter. Like, when like Ice Age Collusion Course, I don't think you watched that. Where like the squirrel gets that water stuff from Jupiter from a spaceship and throws it at Earth. It makes like electrical storm on Earth.
So you're saying basically the aliens, our so-called aliens, are controlling our weather system.
They could be. They could be.
And do you think humans know about that? Other humans would know.
No,
you don't think so?
Their ships could be invisible.
That's true, and you're right. If you just brought something what's smart. If you are an alien and you don't want nobody to know that you are watching, why wouldn't you make yourself invisible more?
Mm-hmm.
If you have all this technology, wouldn't you make yourself more invisible?
Yeah.
So when people are saying they're seeing UFOs sightings, that to me is just something what they're maybe it's made up because real aliens don't want you to make real people. If they don't want to be seen or discovered, they're not going to make you see them.
Yeah.
So do you think some of these UFOs, because you know what UFO means, Oracle, unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
Do you think some of these UFOs is really humans flying around on some high tech? And it's not all of them, but do you think some of these UFOs are humans flying this high technology? Some of them. The stuff what some people think are alien UFOs, not aliens, UFOs flying. Do you believe some of that is humans really flying them?
Humans really fly?
Yeah.
Well, if they could be slaving a little bit of humans.
Oh, you're saying that the aliens are slaving, putting humans is slave in them.
Yeah, they could be.
So there's that concept too.
Maybe in the Bermuda Triangle, they don't really they experiment on the ones that are really rude, and they take away the ones that they can slay easily.
So are you trying to say that the aliens control the world? Or these beings are controlling the world? They
could be. I just believe that. I believe in God.
Yes, you could believe in God. This comes from an 8-year-old. So she believes that these extraterrestrials could be controlling the world, meaning controlling governments. You getting deep already down to earth. That they control the world. Yeah, we've been talking about mermaids and aliens, people. It's an early one. But yes, what else do you want to say about this whole thing with this mermaids and aliens?
Mermaids and aliens?
We'll probably have a part 2 later again.
Yeah, we should have a part 2, but I want to talk a little bit more.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's look on the globe and see some places. Let's look at the globe and see. If you see any places that are very unusual, Christmas.
A place called Christmas? Christmas, yeah, I don't know. Stay right there. Christmas, and that's different. I never knew about that. Christmas, maybe it's a place, a small little island. See how small it is? It's a mini small island no one knows about really. So my point, we don't even know about the earth as much, right? And people want to say they're going to other planets, right? We don't even know about the earth as much. So what else do you want to say? What else knowledge you want to give out to the universe, Oracle?
What else knowledge? Maybe at nighttime we could do another podcast.
Yes, we will. And tell the people that they need to subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe and like.
Please subscribe and like. This was Mermaids and Aliens. We out.